It's up, my people. What's shaking, bacon? What's cooking, good looking? Ha 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 ha. All right. First things first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the continuous contract and see if we are out of sync. See if we ran highs and all that stuff. So there's that. There's NQ. Did ES do the same? ES still has not ran its highs in the continuous contract. So I'm looking for shorts today. Let's go to the daily. Oh, we got all kinds of things. Consequent encroachment of this, which we're there. We have BISI here. We got another buy side, sell side imbalance where sell side has not didn't deliver. That means the down close candle has not closed over or tested it. We got these three here. So again, on the daily, I'm looking at these. And then we want to, if there's a gap, I want to go all the way up. If there's a gap, I go all the way down. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at today. So I would say shorts. Again, we spent all last week going up higher. One month. And even on the monthly, got this right here, and I got this here. So I'm primarily looking for shorts today. So I'm looking for SIBIs to be rejected off of to go lower. Just like when we go higher, we're rejecting off of the BISI. So I'm looking for example, on a 5-minute chart, this right here, rejection off of this. That's what I'm looking for it to go either. Looking for rejection off of that to go lower. And we have news at our Fed chair starts speaking at 8:30 a.m. and then we have news at 9 a.m. We'll see where they run for first. What I see is this is the high, 15-minute. I'll drop the fib on the high, and nothing should either close above halfway. Look at that. We got open, close, and then immediately break down. So that's why I say I'm looking for shorts, hoping that this is the high right here. Hoping that is the high. to my 5-minute. So we just ran the New York PM low. And we are below consequent encroachment of yesterday's gap, or yesterday's opening range gap. And compared to yesterday, we're at a premium. So I would like to see it go discount. That's another reason why I'm saying lower prices. And again, we're looking for something to reject off of SIBI. This is also a new week opening gap as well. I just don't want to put too much stuff on my chart. I have a new week opening gap, Friday close, a Sunday open. And that's what we're testing right now. Just change the color to blue. Open, close. Again, this is the new week opening gap. So this is Friday's close to Sunday's open. Of this week. And we're literally right above the opening range gap. And also being at the top of this daily. So from this one to that low. So again, I'm looking for shorts. I'm looking for a rejection off of a SIBI. All these beautiful girls. So my minimum would have been consequent encroachment of this. But I want to see if you can get down in here, even down into here. Excuse me. And since we just took a low there, I'm going to mark this SIBI. It's a 5-minute. As we just ran that. So since we just ran this low, this New York PM lunch low, well, I want to see if this 5-minute BISI holds true and redirect off of it. If not, if not, because that's made jagged, this was made jagged, so I would like to see it run for liquidity or to fill inefficiencies. And I would say fill inefficiencies because on the higher time frame, what do we have? We have gaps in price. We have this. We have this. I think that's a volume imbalance as well. We got one here. So again, that's why I would say lower prices. We'll go 1 minute and I want to see how, excuse me, if we reject off of this. While measuring measuring the lowest wick. Okay, so since we just ran this and we are single candle, is that 3 minutes? I would say these highs up here. Because the only other low is down here, and that's a New York PM lunch low as well. So we got news today. Where's our next London low? One minute. So what do we just do? We just ran for lows. And what we do in the London, chopped, took a low. So the New York could either continue to do that or reverse. Excuse me. Oof, Shiza. I should have measured this wick. There's no volume in here today. If that's right, it's at 60,000, but open interest is 269. That seems. With this running this low, I would say look up here. Minimum this, that. Again, or we're going to run for inefficiencies, which I prefer the inefficiencies. So we shall see. Again, I want to see shorts, but with us running this low, we'll see. We shall see. I mean, we just ran the New York PM lunch or New York PM low. So I would say, since we ran this, I would say higher prices, at least up into here. I'd like to see 835. I need a break. Once all of my marbles break, I can't wait till tomorrow. So since we have a single candle over this, I would like to see, like I said initially, I want to see lower prices fill this daily, but this right here, that's kind of telling me lower prices, or that's what I'm seeing. But we are wicking up until this 5 minute. Oh, excuse me. That's another thing on here. There is no inefficiency. Well, 5 minute, there's that gap. 1 minute, there's nothing. All right, see if we can get below that wick right there. If we can get below that, we will go short, targeting the inefficiencies down below. Mm. 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 I need a break, but I'm probably never gonna get one. I need a break. I'll lose all of my marbles break. I can't wait till tomorrow. Work, 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 work. I feel like I'm Riri. You need to chill. Man, and that was my rejection off the 5 minute. But we'll look for a better entry. So looking for BISIs to fail and SIBIs to be rejected off of. Like ideally, in order for me to go short, I'd like to go below that wick. This one right here was okay. That's assuming I have the bias right. Assuming that what I'm anticipating is the right move. Oh shit. Inefficiency here and inefficiency there. I don't want to go short with the potential to retrace there or here. I'm going to wait because we still has this city up here as well. So we got one, and we closed over this one. So it's a SIBI, so side by side imbalance, up candle, one single close over it. So I want to see if it'll hold true of being a SIBI. I'm gonna go short. I'll just go one. 2 minutes. I want to say stay in the bottom half of that 5 minute right there. Oh man, this is not my day. Freaking tired. So it's either going for imbalances on the high time frame or liquidity. And I would say imbalances if I had to, say this is what I'm looking for. I need a break, but I probably ain't gonna get one. That's the thing. We just ran lows, so any other day I'd be like, okay, well, we ran lows, and to be looking up there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I felt good. Oh, it's shooting me again. So we closed yesterday there, and electronic trading we're down here. So I'd like to see it go up and then go down. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I need a break. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum bum. Ba-da-bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Excuse me. I'm gonna go long. A stop loss down here. Target profit. These highs up here. And that is because, well, we just ran this low. I would like to see it go higher just because we just ran a low. I like these up here. I like those. We like those up there. Again, now we will wait and see. Another thing I say long is we never have gone back down into that wick that I measured. So we never have retraced back down into this said wick. Excuse me. And that's the lowest wick, and that's why I'm measuring that one. I said I like these highs up here because we just ran the lows. We just ran this low right here. So that's why my attention is going to these highs. Ideally, all three, but we're going to go for the first one. I see it close over that and close over that and go up there. But we shall see, my friend. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Man, 50 ticks is all you need, man. Like, that's shit. About 300 bucks. Hey, 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 hey. Holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla, holla. Well, we just ran buy side here, and on the higher time frame, have this lower time frame. We do not. So I'm going to pay attention to the higher time frame and see if this actually rejects or if it holds true. You know, I'm going to close it because I wanted to see shorts, and here I am trading both sides. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just wait and see if I'm going to get what I want to get. because I want to see shorts because again, these daily imbalances. But here I am going for a long. So yeah, I closed it because yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a short. I'm looking for something to reject off of either this one or that one to get down here and fill these. And again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'd rather watch and be wrong than to be in it and be wrong. So again, I want to see it reject off of the 5-minute civvy. And we do have yeah, that's another thing. Let me show 8:30. So he is speaking right now. Let's see if we refresh. Then at 9. So yeah, he's speaking right now. I think I'm gonna wait until about 9:30. Because again, I want to see lower prices. If it goes up and keeps running, whatever. It's not what I want to see. Or I guess it's not what. Yeah, that's not what I want to see. Like I would like to see it come and fill again these imbalances on the daily. Not to mention we spent all week of last week going up. So that's why I closed the trade. Yeah. Which I mean it's a winner, but yeah. So ideally I would like to see it come and take this to fall. Yeah, we got this. We got the new week opening gap. We are what? Above all excuse me, we're above all of the first presented fair value gaps as well. Oh, I got that one. That's Monday. Then we got all of last week's first presented fair value gaps. That are all below the market right now. It's last week. Last week. Oh, shiza. Go with 5-minute. Oh wait, I forgot I got the screen capture on. Bum 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 bum. All my cars paid off, a couple houses too. I can never get laid off. I don't know about you. And I can even smoke home. It's just crazy. Y'all can't phase me. I know y'all just want my baby. That's news at 10. Jesus. Back to this shit. So if I was to trade anyone, it'd be ES. But that again, it's assuming they're in sync because yet again, we're not in sync. Aztec already ran the low. ES hasn't. Oh my goodness. Sorry, people. Your boy is exhausted. Swear I can sleep when I'm dead. Three minutes and I said I'd like just based off of this, I'd say long. But with the Fed speaking today, with it being non-farm payroll this week, or non-farm payroll. I don't know about this up here. I don't know about these three, but that's the only thing close. All we have is inefficiencies on a higher time frame. 1 hour inefficiency. Nothing really there. 4 hour. We wicked down into this one. We still got this one that has, and none of these have been. This one's been revisited. That's still open. That's still open. None of those have been retested or revisited. Then you got equal lows down here. So again, that's why I would say short. I could see it running up here and then going down. But again, if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. I already took one trade. Trade was closed because it was against what I wanted to see. I said I want to see shorts, and I'm not saying I'm opposed to taking a long, but with everything that's happening today, again, you got Fed chair speaking, or chair or whatever his name is. Jesus. Fed Chair Powell speaks today. Excuse me. So yeah, I favor shorts over longs for sure. Because we're at a high premium. We're at a premium. Oh. Again, and one of the things that is like, they're not in sync again. So if I was to trade anyone, it would be ES today. Let's see if it has any daily imbalances. And it does. And it does. These are BISIs. Buy side, sell side imbalance, meaning sell side has not been delivered. It hasn't been retested. It hasn't even came down to it. So again, that's why I would say shorts, because on a higher time frame, you have these big old gaps, huge gaps, like huge. So that's why I'm not so sure if it's liquidity or inefficiencies today, or both. You go up here, run this, and then come back down, which that's what I would like to see. Oh, my stomach. Range bound from a high to a low. High, low, 50% is here. So discount, premium. Maybe I was on the right side to begin with, but I just don't. I'm not sure. Okay, we haven't even taken that low. That's why I would say short as well. Excuse me. Because NASDAQ's leading. I ran the low at 820. At 820, ES just closed this inefficiency right here. And then wick down. And then one thing I noticed on ES is the lowest wick stopped at consequent encroachment. In this one, we're well past consequent encroachment. So I want to see that top either treated like a breakaway or inversion. Breakaway meaning it's wicks up there, stays in the bottom half and goes lower. Inversion meaning closing over it, stay in the top half and go higher. Again, I would like to see lower prices, but when, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Get that a thumbnail. That's the thing. Within this 5 minute, there is no inefficiency. Within this 5 minute, you have plenty. None. One. what I'm paying attention to now is how is it operating at the consequent encroachment of this. Wicks do the damage. Bodies tell the story. And we still have that 5-minute city up there. I really want to see if we can wick into that to go lower. But there is no inefficiencies up here on the 5-minute in here. See how this is a 5-minute and you got 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's in it. 4. On this 5-minute Sibi, there's nothing. There's no inefficiency. So that's why I'd say I would wait for it to retrace up into there. But I like how this is holding. I like how that's rejecting off of there. We'll see. We got 3 minutes. If we close below, which we are, again, we're at a very, very high premium compared to all of last week. That's a premium. Monday is Thursday. Monday is all the way down there. Man, this is throwing me off too, man. Just the fact that we're not in sync. So that means ES is going to run this low later after it does whatever it's going to do. Again, close because I didn't want to. I wanted to see lower prices. I want to see go short down into these. Long inefficiency up here. Then we got liquidity. Got a high. But I mean, we took this low and took this low, so it makes sense. But on a higher time frame, we have inefficiencies. Oh, fuck yes, that feels good. It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Oh. All right, we are wicking. And let's see. Because initially, yeah, my bias was up here. But again, with these, what the fuck is that? That's a bird. Oh, what the hell? With these inefficiencies on a higher time frame, that's what I would like to see. Again. Oof. I did the math. Fella, figure out who you are. I'm on a, it's mine. Up before the rooster that'll shoot ya. On top of like a roofer. We own it. Selfish pride put aside as we vibe in the morning. Yeah, I got a bit. Yeah, I got a bit. Yeah, we own it. Mm-mm. Selfish pride put aside as we vibe in the morning. I'm a dog ass nigga in this world. Is my hydrant. Get used to it. Okay. Oh, we ran this low. I should have left it up here, but again, maybe I'm just anticipating or trying to anticipate too far ahead. Okay, seeing that's closed now on higher time frame. Up before the rooster that'll shoot you on top of like a roofer. And we haven't ran that low. Dang, man. So we rejected off of the 1 minute. So we rejected off the 1 minute. I would like to see it close below this 5. I'm gonna go short. Oh no. Ah. No. Again, I want to see you go down in here. Like, that's what I would like to see. So I don't know if I should go top. All right, here we go top half. Buy. Again, I don't want to see it close. Where's my 5 minute? This is annoying. So that's the 1 minute. I don't want to see it close above this 5 minute right here. All right. All right. That's what I don't want to see. Excuse me. That's a 5 minute as well. 5 minute BISI. So ideally, I'd like to see it stay in the bottom half. Again, my draw is down here. I believe. I'm not gonna say I believe. I don't think we're gonna go any higher right now. Again, just because of the inefficiencies on a higher time frame. It's like I don't think the liquidity is going to be enough versus these inefficiencies. And again, that's how I see it. We'll see. And I like all this up here. Like all of this up here is we rejected. First thing we did was we rejected off of the 5 minute, and then we broke down and rejected off the 1 minute. So not only did we respect the 5 minute right here, we also rejected off the 1 minute of the 1 minute off the lower time frame. And one of my struggles has been is if not paying attention, if it's rejecting off of the high time frame, it's more than likely what's going to happen. Well, it's more than likely it's going to reject off the lower time frame because market works from where? High time frames down. And with that being 50, man, this is a 5 minute now. I would like to see it stay below this and then just continue to work down. We have inefficiencies down in here. So ideally, I'd like to see it stay below this. And so move that stop loss. And 5 minute, like I said, I want to see it stay below this. I don't want to see it go back up here. And then maybe my first target should be here versus all the way down there. All right, now I want to see it stay in the bottom half of this. But on the 1 minute, I would like to see it stay below this halfway. Again, I'm short because I believe my drawn liquidity is these inefficiencies, not so much the liquidity. And you say, well, why that? Well, it's a gap in price. Gap. And that's why I would say that. Like, I really like this one though. But again, we'll see. Again, we wanted to see it stay in the bottom half of this 5 minute up here. This one right here. So we closed over it. 5 minute CB. I would like to see it stay in the bottom half. I don't want to see it go back up there if I'm on the right side. And like I said, ideally, I took my first target was the top half of the new week opening gap, but I feel like that's being greedy. I feel like that's stretching. Yeah. I'm gonna close that just because. Well, no, we got an inefficiency down here. Let's see, because we're staying in the bottom half. Ideally, that's what I would like to see, is stay in the bottom half. Because again, higher time frame, we have an inefficiency down here. Like I said, I believe my drawn liquidity is this big old daily BISI, buy side, sell side imbalance, meaning sell side has not been delivered to. You know what? I'm gonna buy one because now we're gonna hold there. So we're up 50 something ticks. It don't make sense to try and stretch it. Again, I want to see it stay in the bottom half, and it looks like we're getting that so far. And then I'm going to bring this down to break even. No, I should leave it. Well, I already took something out, so yeah, let's bring that down. Bring that down to break even since we already closed one of them. Yeah, see, we already took one, which again, it's not a lot, but it's plenty. It's enough for me. Ideally, I would like to, and see, we got this up in here. So ideally, I want to see it come down here. This used as the top half as breakaway to work back down into here, into this new week opening gap and all that stuff. We got 5 mementos until opening bell. close that. Again, I'm still short. Just gonna take what I can. See if we can reject off of this again to get down there. Remember, I want to see it stay in the bottom half of this. Excuse me. Goodness. And this is where shit gets messy. Like, this is where shit gets messy, man. Put too much on this chart, it starts looking ugly. It's still in the bottom half of that 5-minute Sibi. Excuse me. So right now we would be just single candle over that too. Oh, see, this is so much. Let's get rid of the 1 minute. Just pay attention to the fives. Then we have a 5-minute in here as well. It's ES ran the low. Nope. So we have a 5-minute in there as well. So this is crazy. All this freaking stuff. See, and then I'm lost. Okay, so that's that. Single candle over it. Let me, oh, god dang it. You're gonna run, huh? Get rid of that. So that's where things become tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, it's tricky. Yeah, see, now we're getting too messy. Stay where? And the bottom half of that. But we have this 5-minute BISI right there. Excuse me. Again, we're looking for civvies to be rejected off of. Let's see where that opens. open, close. Consequent encroachment is here. High. Consequent encroachment. Low. So we opened up where at a discount compared to yesterday. We are, let's see where we at. At the low of the opening range gap opening. We have wicked into all of this. I think the new week opening gap is that draw. Snaps. Nothing below it or nothing above it. Bum 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 ba-dum. Close. I'd like to see it stay below. If again, if my bias is right and if we're gonna be looking for lower prices, but I'm not so sure that is what we're doing today. And I would like to see lower prices to go and run and hit those daily imbalances. Oh wow. So we're wicking. Again, we're looking off a rejection. See, and I like this. It's a 5-minute BISI. So I would like to see what? That right there, the bottom half. So stop loss. We'll go up there. Again, I want let's see you come down here. Maybe that stop loss needs to be up here. And maybe I should wait it for a close below. Because ideally, that's closed. The only thing is up is this. Oh, wait, dang it. First thing I should be shooting for is consequent encroachment of that. But I'm not, I don't think that's the draw. The only, but that's there and we haven't hit it to 10 o'clock. So I'm going to close that. And we're going to see. Like I said, I'm short. I believe we're going short, but these mother wicks kicking my ass. First target has to be this. It's at 30 something ticks. And we got Ferret chairman speaking. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until 9. Let's see, I mean that's 10 o'clock. Another wick. So it's these freaking wicks. Let's close, and I just got the 5-minute. Bro, all this shit. I have to delete some of this. Like, geez Louise, that is a lot of stuff to be trying to. Ooh, I like that though. Really do. These freaking wicks. It's interesting. So my initial virus was to see this token, but we haven't made it to consequent encroachment of the open range gap yet. Again, I would say still short. See if we can tag that because we got liquidity sitting up there. You got a high right here. Still the highest wick. So we're above consequent encroachment of yesterday's. Let's see if we can get up here as it go lower. Because we got this, technically, that, and that. I'll be right back. If the world was ending, I would be next to you. All right, we're going to try the short again. Stop loss. Right at consequent encroachment. I don't want to see it come back up there. Again, I should, you know what, I should go to the high. Just to warrant anything to go back up there. If it wants to test it, we'll allow it. But again, man, I'm holding. That's why I want to see you go down to ideally up into here. So what are we rejecting off of? Just like I said, I was looking for this morning. We wanted to see a rejection off of what? A civvy. Got a rejection off this civvy as well as this wick right here. That's what I was looking for this morning. All right, like I said, it's cool. We'll take whatever we can get there, buddy. We took one little 101 loss. That's pretty dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So glad I answered the call. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna leave that there. If it runs against me, it runs against me, and I take that L. I just, again, to me, oh man. All right. This one right here. Frack. So I need to be paying attention to right here. So ideally, I'd like to see it stay below it. Again, ideally. And I'm completely rejected off of that. We have this 1 minute. Jeez. 15 minutes until 10 o'clock. We are at what? What do we do? So now we're at the low of the opening range gap. Again, I don't want to see it close above this. Ideally. So I'm going to do that. If the world. So I think these equal highs are where we're headed. .5-minute. That's a SIBI we rejected off of 5-minute. Rejected off of this. SC, man. I want to see lower prices still. But we have this up here for real. And that's equal highs, man. Let me. I'll take it up there. .5 minutes. Highest wick. Oh, got me. That's for sure. Rejecting off of this. And why I'm going long is because the wick up into here. Like I said, I don't need to be in this because I'm seeing both sides. You got highs up here, but then you have where we wicked into this. But we have on a higher time frame our liquidity, or not liquidity, we have inefficiencies. So yeah, not sure. We'll see if we can get that, and then I'll just watch. Again, this is definitely not easy. I would never say it is because this is probably the most difficult things I've ever done in my life. What is it? This is the easiest and the most hardest money you'll ever make in your life. Didn't believe it, but I do now. I'm gonna take that off. I'll leave that on. Again, I want to see you take these highs up here. Stay above halfway. We just ran a New York AM high. 5-minute. 1 minute. Where's my New York AM low? It's down here. Delete that. I'll put consequent encroachment back on here. Delete. All right. down here? That's what I want to know. When you gonna tap that? Oh snap! I don't have a stop loss. I literally just realized that. Oh, come on. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Come on, bro. Quit playing with me. Give me my money. Come on. There it is. Oh, geez, Louise, Batman. So we put, let's see, where do we start at today? 124,672, and we're at 125,415. Yeah, I just try and, a little bit at a time, every day, a little bit at a time. Again, this is a difficult market to be in. And we got 10 o'clock creeping. So we would just ran inefficiency or buy side here, a higher time frame. Get rid of this stuff. Excuse me. So that's just tapped halfway of the opening range gap. Consequent encroachment, premium or discount, premium or equilibrium. Anything above a discount is premium. Anything below is discount. So we opened up at a discount, equilibrium, premium, maybe to go back down to discount. I don't know. Just higher prices is nuts, in my opinion. So London lows getting ran, close to being ran there. Or London high, I'm sorry. London high is being ran. And see, and that's what I mean, dude. We are out of sync. Like, we're completely. ES took the New York PM low. I mean, NASDAQ took it. ES is not. That's the thing. If, tread lightly. Tread freaking lightly. Let me see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this wick. Since we just hit opening range gap, consequent encroachment, as well as buy side here, this high. I'm going to measure this wick. And I'm using this wick because it's my higher time frame. I'm using a woman in a 5 minute. Yes, it's creeping up on that high up there. I see, and that already closed its gap. So we're going up to close the gap. And I can't really use one to trade the other because we're not in sync to where I can do that. Yeah, it still has the New York low, New York PM low. And ES has also closed its opening range gap. So for NASDAQ to close it, I had to come up here. You got 10 o'clock numbers here in a couple minutes. But I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I would do anything because I don't know. I do not know. Just because, like, again, we just like yesterday, we're out of sync. NASDAQ ran this low, 820. 820 ES hasn't even done it. At 950, took a high. At 950, highs are still intact. So here we go again. and again, maybe I shouldn't look at it like that, but that's what makes sense to me. Like literally, that's what makes sense to me. Let's measure this and put a excuse me open range gap high. So we go open, low to close, open, close. And we're drop a fib on it. Throw some D's on it. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on it. Shit, I don't know, man. That's the plan. Stick to the program and get these grants. She be like, hold up. And I be like, no, ma'am. Can't hold your hand. And see, this is completely closed. This one has not. So it's just like, what the frick is going on? You are at above consequent encroachment. You left a big old fair value gap, so higher prices. You're not even doing that. Like, what the heck? Again, out of sync. Like, out of sync. And again, that's not the ultimate conclusion because, I still got a lot to learn, obviously. But right now, that's what makes sense to me. Because this right here is saying higher prices to me. I mean, I guess we ran this low. I would say higher prices as well, but with the daily inefficiencies down there on a higher time frame, I would say here. And I would say if we don't get in the PM, I would be searching or looking for that or anticipating that in the, or if we don't get that in the AM, I would be looking for that in the PM for sure. Ooh, woo, 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 I know I should be a singer. I say fuck this and go be a professional singer. Yeah, man, I'm not digging this. Like at all. Like, what is this? Now, would you look at that? We're wicking. We're staying in the range of the last candle's body. We're staying inside PD arrays. The market is not in sync. Like, it is not in sync. Like, wow. And again, I'm not sure what causes that. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I could imagine the continuous contract has something to do with it. I could imagine. Again, NQ is up there. ES still hasn't touched his highs. Still hasn't touched his highs. And honestly, it may be one of those things to where we'll probably won't get back in sync until these highs are taken. Because they look, usually they look the same or similar. I'm not gonna say the same, but they're similar. And usually one is leading and the other follows. We're not getting a follower or a leader. They're kind of just doing their own little thing. So this was ran here. This was ran there. Yes. Ain't even touched it. So, yeah, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Again, I don't know. I'm gonna take the little bit of W's that I got today, and I think I'm gonna go about my business. Because again, like what we doing here? Like what we doing here? Like what are we doing here? You're going lower. You're at the bottom of the open range gap low. You've already closed it. And when I say closed it, I mean this. There is no more. There's nothing. It's been laid over. So if candles over it, unlike let's see, where's an example where it hasn't been laid over it? Unlike this, see, there's nothing over it. It's still a gap, and that's why I would say short. Like that's why I would say I'm looking for shorts, and not to mention on the higher time frame on your daily, you have all the imbalances. But yeah, this is a very 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 difficult market to be in. I couldn't imagine being a new student or a new trader. I mean, I am new, but I ain't no baby. I couldn't imagine trying to trade this Shiza, especially compared to last year. Last year things was just running, like literally just running. And this year, this is so far at least, so far. I'm sure it can't stay this way forever. Yeah, but I'd say the only thing that would maybe put them back in the sink is if we're close to it, is if this gets ran. But just the fact that it hasn't ran and it's creeping up on these highs, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. And if we don't know, we ain't going. We ain't going. It's 10 o'clock. See, 10 o'clock. See, I'd say that's a silver bullet to go 1, 2. What the hell? This is crazy. Completely doing complete opposite things. Like, what the hell? All right, maybe I'll focus on this one and my draw being down there because we rejected off of this again. But I don't feel comfortable. Like I don't. So yeah, we won't press a button. We'll just watch. Because again, my draw was down there initially. But first things first, I have to see if we can get to the opening range gap, which we did, and we're also below it. So what is that telling me? That's telling me, okay, well, I should favor shorts in the NASDAQ for sure. And then ES, like, what the hell is this? Like, what ES is saying long or showing long, and then NASDAQ is showing short. So yeah, man. That being said, and me noticing that, I'm about to call it a day. Be safe. Be weary. Just pay attention. Like I said, I'm favoring these imbalances down here. So short, looking for shorts. But what I don't like is this right here. Like again, we ran a low. ES is creeping up on the high. Didn't take this low. And this right here is telling me to go long. We're above the new week opening gap. But then ES is below it. So it's like, well, which one is leading? Which one is following? Who's in charge? Don't know. And I would say ES or NASDAQ is leading because it ran its low first. But again, I'm not sure at all. Excuse me. Today is the first. I have a box of pre or that frozen. Have a box of frozen burgers. So when we have enough chicken and hot dogs, we need some more ground beef and any other kind of meat I want to eat. I have some. You know what? I'm gonna let somebody else say something. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm rejecting off of this. Again, I don't. All of this. Me no likey. This is odd, man. This is odd. This is strange. I don't know. Not today. Let's see, man, and even this is saying go long. 5 minute. We have a BISI. Buy side, sell side of balance. Sell side is being delivered as we speak. So 5 minute. So if I go down, they're rejecting off of that. Stay above the half. But again, this stuff right here, man, out of sync. So yeah, man, I'll holler at y'all. Be safe. Hope y'all have a good one. Peace.